for instance, or for goodness sakes, jump in and I'm going to just start out with something controversial. I saw Cynthia McKinney's new hairdo. Have you seen it, Belinda?
No.
She looks like a ghetto slut. I love talking to you about these Katrina refugees. I mean, so many of them have turned out to be complete bums. Just debris. Debris that Hurricane Katrina washed across the country. That describes Theron Johnson. Theron Johnson, New York City, Katrina deadbeat, like so many thousands more. I don't care whether you were born into the religion or you chose the religion. It is, at its core, a violent religion. I could, I know you disagree with me. That's fine. You can disagree all you want. And I also believe that this Muhammad guy is just a phony rag picker that created.
You have the right to believe whatever you like.
Well, thank you for that.
And it's just remarkable to continue to witness the actual racism that exists on the left. Using the term magic Negro to apply to you white people who are supporting Obama. Singing a song in my head here during the break. Barack, the magic Negro. Uh-oh, Dawn's shaking her head on that. What are you saying? If I do that, I then will own the term. Because I will be taking it above and beyond how it's been used. Well, that's what we always do here. We do parodies and satires on the idiocy and the phoniness of the left. And for Barack Obama, he's a half minority. Hey, Barack Obama has picked up another endorsement. African-American actress Halle Berry. As a African-American, I'm honored to have Miss Berry's support, as well as the support of other African-Americans. Obama, he didn't say it, but anyway, there are those greetings.
Yeah, I was driving in today, and I was seeing, because I saw this the piece with him on 60 Minutes, and I thought to myself, he's very white in many ways. Mm-hmm. And I thought to myself, gee, can I even say that? Can I even say that without somebody else starting a campaign saying, what does he mean he's very white? He is. He's very white.
Well,
what do you mean? He's colorless. He is colorless. When he clear? Says, yes.
History was made last Tuesday when Democrat Keith Ellison got elected to Congress representing the great state of Minnesota. Well, not really unusual that Minnesota would elect a Democrat. What is noteworthy is that Keith is the first Muslim in history to be elected to the House of Representatives. He joins us now. Congratulations, sir.
How you doing, Glenn? Glad to be here.
Thank you. I will tell you, may we have 5 minutes here where we're just politically incorrect and I play the cards face up on the table?
Go there.
Okay. No offense, and I know Muslims. I like Muslims. I've been to mosques. I really don't believe that Islam is a religion of evil. I think it's being hijacked, quite frankly. With that being said, you are a Democrat. You are saying, let's cut and run. And I have to tell you, I have been nervous about this interview with you because what I feel like saying is, sir, prove to me that you are not working with our enemies. And I know you're not. I'm not accusing you of being an enemy, but that's the way I feel, and I think a lot of Americans will feel that way.
I can't take it that Rosie O'Donnell can be put on ABC television, mainstream, unquestioned by the mainstream media. She can say whatever she wants to say. She can take the sides with, what's his name, Khalid Sheikh Mohammed, a guy who was the mastermind behind 9/11. She can make him into some sort of a martyr without anybody at ABC, NBC, CBS, mainstream media. They say nothing about that. Nothing. She goes off on her opinion every step of the way. But there's a conservative on the set who's shut down. You can't just say your opinion. What the hell is this show all about, you fat witch? I don't want to sound like the old ball and chain guy, but Hillary Clinton cannot be elected president because, am I wrong in feeling, am I the only one in America that feels this way? That there's something about her vocal range. There's something about her voice that just drives me. It's not what she says, it's how she says it. She is like the stereotypical, excuse the expression, but this is the way to, she's a stereotypical bitch.
Oh, and I was going to have a few comments on the other Democratic presidential candidate, Don Edwards, but it turns out that you have to go into rehab if you use the word faggot. So, and I don't think there's anything offensive about any variation of faggy, faggotry, faggot, fag. It's a schoolyard taunt. It means wussy. It means, Hillary giving a speech in a fake Southern drawl. That's faggy. A trial lawyer who weeps before juries is faggy. Lifetime TV, faggy. Everyone understood I was not literally calling, well, for one thing, I wasn't calling John Edwards anything. That was the whole point. I couldn't talk about him, his life's work, his appeasement policies, his wimpiness on foreign policy, because that word is out of bounds. So in point of fact, I called John Edwards nothing. I said I couldn't even discuss him because using any variation of that totally excellent word would send me into rehab.
Now, I don't like Bush's policies in most cases, but I would never call him those names. Notice what this double-talking slut just did, this mind slut, Barbara Walters.
I have to thank my incredible wife, Tammy, and our 4 children, Beck and Bailey and Johnny Rosen Miller. And
I don't go
everyone
for
I've ever...
Get her off my show. I don't care what her name is. I don't like a woman married to a woman. It makes me want to puke. How's that? I want to vomit when I hear it. I think it's child abuse. That's my opinion. One man's opinion. If it's illegal, tell me it's illegal to have an opinion in America. Maybe I can be excommunicated for having an opinion. I want to puke when I hear about a woman married to a woman raising children because, frankly, I think that it's child abuse to do that to children without their permission. What does a child know? San Francisco police are seeking to determine whether the slaying of a transgender victim found naked near the Interstate 280 freeway is somehow linked to reports of a nude woman seen walking on the same freeway 2 hours later, authorities said. Lynch said it appeared the victim had been in the process of becoming a woman. Psychopath. Should have been in a back ward in a straitjacket for years, howling on major medication. Then they go into, she said, transgender victims of hate crime, extremely violent killing, are frequently left partially clothed or completely nude. It's making a statement and humiliating a victim. Blah, blah, blah. I am so beyond fed up with freaks. I live in Freak City. I don't mind freaks. I used to go to Ringling Brothers when I was a little kid, and the freak show was my favorite part of the circus. I didn't go to the mock 'em. I like to see the one-breasted man. I like to see the mustached woman. But when I wake up as an adult and I find out that they're actually all Democrats today, passing themselves off as normal, I'm sorry. Someone's got to say this is a freak show, time out. And what's this sympathy, constant sympathy for sexually confused people? Why should we have constant sympathy for people who are freaks in every society? I didn't say hurt the freaks. I didn't say do anything to the freaks. But you know what? You're never going to make me respect the freak. I don't want to respect the freak. The freak ought to be glad that they're allowed to walk around without begging for something. I'm sick and tired of the whole country bending over backwards for the junkie, the freak, the pervert, the illegal immigrant. All of them are better than everybody else. Sick of everything's upside down.